apologize if this video feels incredibly late. I have been recovering from some terrible food poisoning that might swear me off from Qdoba for good. Just thinking about another burrito bowl makes me... ugh. Anyways, I figure a Shorty on the very controversial superhero show would be worth making up some ground. What better way to complement the bright and gaudy nature of Easter than with the bright and gaudy colors of Teen Titans Go? But unlike Easter where you're rewarded with candy and all sorts of treats, Teen Titans Go rewards you with a migraine, as well as begging for more time you just wasted after watching it. I have no idea what this show is going for as far as appeal. It has the bright and colorful irrelevant nature like Fanboy and Chum Chum, but has the character designs and voice actor from a previous version of this show that's tone is completely different. And what better way to show how hard it is to find out who this show is supposed to appeal to than by reviewing an episode that demands the characters to be taken seriously. In the episode Let's Get Serious, the Teen Titans are being their usual stupid selves when all of a sudden a cameo from a failed better show tells them they need to put their act together and actually act like superheroes. Then the episode changes tone when the Titans change their look and mannerisms to take every little thing seriously. Most fans have commented that the cameo from Young Justice is what makes this episode work, but part of that only makes it more infuriating. But before I get to the meat of the argument, let's start with the basics. The character designs when the Titans become serious just look flat out ugly. What could have easily been a golden opportunity to reference the dark and gritty trend comics take has a backseat for some off-putting and confusing looking character designs. When you really get down to it, they don't reference anything. They don't look at most animes, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, or Frank Miller's Batman. They look more like a design from a no-budget YouTube show that only infuriates me more since this is the same network with quality shows like these. But this is a minor annoyance, though it's the biggest thing this episode pisses me off the most, which is the actual parody. Some comic book fans complained that comic books should not be dark and gritty, aiming more for their colorful, campy appeal. However, other comic book fans complain that colorful campiness makes the material feel childish and adding serious material makes it feel appropriate for adults. At the end of the day, you should be working towards balance. That's what the original Teen Titans did, and definitely what Young Justice was striving to do. Trying to blend between the silliness of people running around in their underwear while dealing with material that might go over kids' heads and into the adults. Ironically, by having the characters from that show make it here to point this out is frustrating when the show makes that one out to be inferior. By the end of the episode, the Titans don't decide to do this when being too serious has its consequences. At the end of the episode, they go back to their stupid, irrelevant ways. This to me is like the writer saying, this is the show we want to make whether you like it or not. For what most people have to say about this show, yes, a lot of us don't like it. You can keep doing it, we're just gonna keep tuning out.